morning, everybody. Today is Sunday. As you guys saw in the last clip, I am down in weight again, so another new low for this prep. We did this last week. We did a really high carb day last Sunday, but I didn't film any of it because I was in a really weird mood. The day got started late. There was some confusion, kind of more on my end about what we were doing, and so I was behind on meals and just didn't want to be bothered with filming. So I am gonna film everything that I'm eating today because it is a completely different type of day than what I normally do as far as my meals. So both last Sunday when we did this high carb day and today, I had to do 40 minutes of steady state cardio. I did 20 on the stair climber and then 20 on the treadmill. So today for my meal one, I'm doing pancakes with a shake. I'm doing for my second meal either cream of rice or rice with TVP. My meal three, or my pre-workout, is cream of rice, half a banana, TVP. Then I train. Then I do pancakes and a protein shake again. So the exact same thing as my first meal. And then my last meal is rice with tofu. So very, very different from how I normally do my meals. Keeping the fat very, very low today, really high carbs. Last week when we did this, he told me that I probably was gonna feel sluggish, and I kind of did. I was actually a little bit hungrier than I thought I was gonna be too. So we'll see if that's any different today. One thing I did want to update you guys on is yesterday, which was Saturday, he started me on a fat burner. I've never ever used a fat burner before. This is the fat burner that he's having me use. This is a company that he is sponsored with, and this is their plant-based version of the fat burner. So I won't read all of the ingredients, but I'll show you guys here. This is what's in it. I basically take one of these on the days that I'm doing fasted cardio. I do it before I do my fasted cardio, and I don't take any caffeine since there's caffeine in this. And then on days where it's a rest day or I train legs and I'm not doing fasted cardio, I just do one of these 30 minutes before my first meal. So enough blabbering. I'm gonna make these pancakes because I am hungry. The one I'm using is the same that I've used before. It's the Krusteaz chocolate chip one. And today, and I did this last week and it was super good, I'm gonna turn these into pumpkin spice chocolate chip pancakes. So let me show you how I'm gonna put this together. So I've already got my mix in here. This is about 100 grams worth of the mix. And then I'm gonna also add some pumpkin pie spice to this. I really don't measure, I just kind of eyeball it. And then I'm also gonna add some cinnamon as well. And then I'm also gonna add the pumpkin spice flavored syrup. This I probably do like, I don't know, 2 tablespoons maybe, just because I also have to add water to this too. So pancakes are done. I'm not using any maple syrup or anything like that. I don't want to eat these dry. So what I did was, instead of making a protein shake, I basically made the protein shake but made it really, really thin so that I could kind of pour it on top of the pancakes. I don't know if that's weird, but you do what you gotta do. You gotta get creative. I did the same thing with the protein shake that I did with the pancakes. I put the pumpkin spice, cinnamon, and syrup in there just to kind of go with the flavor of the pancakes. All right, so I'm gonna give these a try. I got a fork, but these are like really hard to cut through. Pardon what's happening right now. It's not terrible, but it's weird. One thing I forgot to mention too with how the meals are working today is I'm doing 20 grams of protein at every meal. for the first 4 meals. So like for this meal, for example, there's 20 grams of protein in this syrup shake, whatever you want to call it. So normally I do 70 grams of product. Excuse me, this amount's probably like 24. Tonight when I have my tofu and rice meal, I think that's a little bit higher in protein. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this up because I'm hungry, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I am home and about to eat my next meal. I went and did posing with Victoria for a little bit, and then I had to run and get a couple of groceries, and then I came home and just meal prepped my rice and tofu. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm eating for meal 2. So he gave me the option to do 50 grams worth of carbs from either jasmine rice or cream of rice. I wanted kind of a little bit more of a savory meal for this one, so I chose jasmine rice. So I added sugar-free ketchup and mustard as like condiments, and then instead of using barbecue sauce, I just added some liquid smoke just to give it the smoky flavor. And then I added some everything but the bagel seasoning, which has got the black sesame seed, which is what those little black flecks are. And then I added garlic powder and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Not the most exciting meal, it's pretty basic, but it's filling. I do have one more meal to get in before I train, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this so that I can have time for that to sit before I eat my pre-workout meal. I hope you guys don't mind that this is basically turned into a video of me in my kitchen eating food. Meal number 3, this is my pre-workout meal. This meal is 75 grams of carbs from cream of rice, so that turns out to be just over half a cup of dried cream of rice, a 1/4 and then an 1/8 of a cup of the TVP, and then half a banana. So how I prepared this is I just cooked everything over there on the stove in the pot. There's actually still some in there because I couldn't fit it all into this bowl, but I cooked it up in the pot with just water, and then I seasoned it with cinnamon, and then I also added the cinnamon roll skinny syrup, so it kind of turned into like almost kind of like an oatmeal consistency. This is a lot of food. I really am hoping that I don't throw any of this back up. I need to eat this because Paul is going to be headed over soon, and then I will attempt to train legs. So I apologize for the horrendous lighting. I'm in my car. So I got done with my workout earlier and ate essentially the same thing that I had for my meal 1 this morning, so I didn't show you guys. Again, it was the pancakes and protein powder. And then I went to my parents' house for a little bit, and I'm now eating my last meal, which is rice and tofu. So it is 75 grams worth of carbs from the rice. So it's about 1.5 cups, slightly more than 1.5 cups of rice, and then 2 servings of the tofu. So again, it's not super exciting, but it actually tastes pretty good. So this is the rice and tofu. I seasoned this kind of how I did my meal earlier with the rice and TVP. So this is ketchup, mustard, some of the liquid smoke, the garlic powder, a little bit of the Cajun seasoning just to give it some spice, and then the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. I already started eating a little bit of it, and then I realized that I hadn't filmed it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. This is my last meal for the day. Today was a pretty good day as far as energy goes. Last week when we did this, I was feeling kind of sluggish and kind of tired. But today I felt a lot better. My workout was really, really good. I didn't film it just because I really wanted to focus today, so I might film a workout for the next vlog, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night for the vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.